Hello, so we get to start on some geometry today. So this is your basic geometry vocabulary. All right, a point is just an exact location in time. It looks like a dot here, but it has a very special name called a point. Okay, a line is a straight path and it goes forever in this direction and forever in this direction. It will go on forever and always, amen, in both directions, okay? And we know that because it has these arrows here, okay? Now, if we wanted to name this line, we would have to put some points on it, okay? And we could call this A and this B. We always use capital letters, okay? So now we could call this line AB. So if I wanted to use my little shortcut, I put that little hat on it. Make sure it has arrows on the end there, and this means line AB. All right, and then we have line segments. A line segment is exactly what it says. It is a segment of a line. Okay, I just took a piece of it. So that means it stops. It has these points on it, which act like stop signs. Okay, so let's say I have point C and point D here. I could name this line segment CD. Okay, so again, capital letters. And I just put the little line segment hat on it, making sure I don't add arrows to it to make it go forever. Okay, my next one is ray. A ray is kind of a combination of a line and a line segment. It has one endpoint, and it goes on forever in one direction. Okay, we're talking about hair ray in one direction. Okay, this is what we're talking about here. So let's say I wanted to name this. Okay, let's say this is X and this is Y. Rays have a specific way that you have to name them, and you have to start with this endpoint. So this would have to be ray X, Y, okay? And if I wanted to write that over here, it would look just like that with its little ray hat on, okay? And then if we were to actually combine two lines or two rays or even two line segments and make them have a common endpoint here, right there, let's call this angle P, okay? Point P makes angle P. Then you have an angle if you were to combine a couple of these together with one common endpoint, okay? Point, line, we could call line AB, or we could even switch it up and call it line BA. You can mix those. Same thing with line segments. We can call this line segment CD or line segment DC. Okay, ray, this can be named ray XY because it has to start here. You have to start naming it with this endpoint. And then angle P, okay? You can also, let's say we were to add more points on here. Okay, let's call this, now we can say it's angle QPR. Or we could call this angle RPQ. Notice this vertex right here is in the middle on each one of these. A bit of a diva, right? Or the one-man show, just angle P. All right, so that's some of your common geometry vocabulary and how you name these things.